Hi. Oh my goodness, how is everybody? Wow, there are so many people here and you're all so chatty already. I love it. I've been trying to, oh my goodness, let me actually push my screen over to my game. How's everybody doing? I have been frantically running around, hello, um, like a madwoman, trying to get ready for the stream because I've just not had the ability to really do anything today. I'm sure everyone agrees. Hi, hi, hi. How is everybody? Oh my goodness, can't wait for the 100-year star path. Yes, you'll be lurking while you're at work. That's okay, Sherry. Thank you for coming. It's your first stream, Alicia. You've watched many vids though. Hello, Jennifer. Hi. Soulless. Hi. How are you doing? Kristen. Oh no, no worries. I hope school's going well. Hi, Kelsey, Amanda. Oh my goodness. Is there any rules? Like any rules for what? For stream? Like chat? Be kind to people. That's the big one. And I don't like to talk about like leaks. I like to talk about theories and stuff, but like leaks and stuff I prefer to keep out of the chat. Let's see. You can't hang out long. That's okay, Aubrey. I'm so happy you're here. Bingo, you unlocked the Forest of Valor. Amazing. Probably not a dumb question, but I haven't read it yet, Yana. Was there an actual hosted event on Discord? So I think it was just them kind of hyping people up. Do I have this wallpaper? Because nothing really happened except like a link to the official information. I'm glad for the not the Encanto girl, Elsa. She has a name. Mirabelle, yes, so excited. We're gonna talk about it. I'm just trying to make sure I say hi to everybody. Hi, Izzy. Hi, Michelle. Ghosty, you're so excited for Mirabelle. Oh my goodness. Good so far, just a lot of homework and kind of lost still. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it can be hard starting a new year for sure. Hi, Robert. Hello. Oh no, Solus, I'm so sorry to hear that. That is very difficult. A very challenging time to go through, but I am happy that you're here with us, and I hope you're taking care of yourself. That's the most important thing. The cute nightstand item is cute. Oh, I don't know which one it was, but I'll look at it. I don't think I have this couch. Also, it looks very green here right now. Let's see. You're playing while listening. Nice. Hi, Jesse. Hi. Am I still looking for Discord names? Tinker Lily's Gardens of Members Blooms. That's very cute, Amanda. Wait. I have my phone. Let me take a picture of that so I don't forget. I'm horrible at remembering things. There. You have now been memorialized in my phone photos. So I will come back to that. Thank you so much for the suggestion. The roadmap was so cool. Just the right amount of info and also mystery. Yes. Oh my goodness. We're going to talk about all of it. I'm going to be real with you. This stream is going to be 90% just us talking about the roadmap and maybe like 10% me running around the valley, mostly looking at chat. So if that's not your thing, I am so sorry, but I really wanted to talk to everybody about it. Also, all of my people in here who come to the Breath of the Wild streams, I am so sorry. I really try to stick to a schedule. Usually on Wednesdays I stream Breath of the Wild, but today I was like, I just have to talk to everybody about this. So I wanted to at least put on the impression of playing Dreamlight Valley while I'm mostly just going to be distracted talking to you all. But we will be playing Breath of the Wild tomorrow, so we are still doing that stream this week. You can't wait for Olaf? Oh my goodness, Mirabelle was a total surprise. I know! Robert, you think the pumpkin house is Cinderella related? More excitement about Mirabelle. Hi, is it Miss Toure? Toure? I don't know how to say your name. Let me know so I'm not pronouncing it horribly. What are the plans for the day? Plans for the day are to run around. I'm gonna try to do some valley chores. Mostly we're just gonna geek out about cool, fun Dreamlight Valley stuff. Oh, actually, what a horrible start to the stream. My inventory is like mega full. Actually, I might be able to still grab Moana's boat stuff. You have an amazing family and a best friend to help. Oh, that's amazing. Too bad the whole family won't be coming, at least right now. Yes, at least right now. I'm hoping the whole family comes. Okay. So, let me see. Yes, yes, yes. Where do we get all this info about what's coming? Okay, so I follow Dreamlight Valley on all of the socials. I especially get the Discord notifications and the Twitter notifications because I feel like that's usually where things are posted first. Um, and today was kind of special because usually when they drop news, they just drop it. But yesterday they gave us like a 24-hour countdown about the fact that they were going to drop like a big bunch of news today. So like we all kind of already knew it was coming, which is rare. So I think the whole community was super, super hyped. Actually, let's see. Super excited about the roadmap and everything they revealed. Yes, and visiting everyone's valleys. Absolutely. Amazing. Okay, wait. Before we get too into this, it's going to be boring anyway because I'm going to be putting away stuff for a minute. But let me see. Let's actually talk about the roadmap for a second. Let's pop it up on screen. I'm sorry if this looks horrible because I'm so sorry. I did this in like 5 minutes before I started stream. So it might be kind of blurry and grainy, but for anybody who doesn't know, this is what we got today. So when we first started, let me put on some music or something in the background at least. It's so quiet. It's just my voice. When we first got early access, we were given a roadmap that showed us that we were going to be getting Toy Story and Scar, right? And we knew that we were going to be getting that for the fall. And then today, this is what we got, this roadmap for the first half of the year. So February is going to be the next update. That's going to be update 3. And we can see that we're getting Mirabelle, which was a total surprise. And you can see Olaf's arm in there. And it says Olaf is coming. Well, it says a snowman, but we all know it's Olaf. Hello, Carrie. Hi. And we're gonna get some Frosted Heights story content, which is gonna be super exciting. And then we have the Star Path is going to be Disney's 100th anniversary. We were literally talking about this yesterday, so I was so excited when I saw that. And then in April, we're getting a Lion King realm. So I'm curious to see which characters we get. And then we're gonna be getting a Disney Parks Star Path. And then in early summer, we're gonna be, I guess, learning the rest of the stuff about the Forgotten, which is the story content. And then we're going to be getting a princess racing into the valley, which is gonna be Vanellope. I think it's gonna be Vanellope, right? And we don't know what that Star Path's gonna be. And then we have this like picture at the end that says more stuff coming in 2023, which says multiplayer, which we already had confirmed, but I just want more details on multiplayer. And you can see Belle in the background, so hopefully we'll get her at some point. But yeah, it's gonna be great. We're gonna talk about it more as we're like actually streaming. I just wanted to put that up for a second in case anybody hadn't seen it. Let me just, I am so lost for a second. Give me 1 minute. Okay, we're good. We're back. So yes, it's all very exciting. You're thinking maybe more than one, more than Simba. So yes, there are actually 4 Lion King characters that we have confirmed right now that we don't have in game. So it's Simba and Nala and Timon and Pumbaa. So I wonder if we're going to get all of them in that update, or if we're going to get some of them and get some of them in a different update. But there's also the fact that eventually we're going to be paying for some content. So I don't know if maybe a couple of those characters are going to be paid characters. It'll be interesting to see. And multiplayer, yes. So what we know about multiplayer so far, I'm going to make a video about this at some point. Well, not just multiplayer, because what we know about it is pretty much 0 things. But what was I saying? Multiplayer. As part of the community goals before early access dropped, there were like, yeah, just general community goals. It was kind of like a Kickstarter sort of. And one of the things that was unlocked was multiplayer valley visits. And that's exactly what they called them on that tier unlock list. I don't know what we want to call it. They called it multiplayer valley visits. So we know we're going to be able to visit each other's valleys. I saw someone say they don't really have friends that play this game, but at some point we're going to have a Tinker Lily Discord community, so we can like share friend codes and stuff if you want and visit each other's valleys. I think that would be super fun. But but we don't know if we're going to be able to like trade items or anything like that. We'll have to wait to hear more details. You think it may be Cinderella because of the pumpkin carriage races? Maybe. So initially I thought it might be Cinderella, but then my friends were like, girl, Vanellope is a racer. That's like her entire thing. So now I really think it'll probably be Vanellope. Can't wait to get rid of the magical fires in Forgotten Lands. Yes, but it's sad that we're going to have to wait until probably early summer. But it will be very, very nice to get rid of those. Okay, we're almost done here. What else do I want to put away or need to put away? I just want to be operating with not an entirely full inventory. I think that would be ideal. In the April section, it says characters. Yes, so we'll get more than one Lion King character, I guess. I just don't know how many we'll get. They keep on showing Belle and she's not coming, so you hope she's coming too. Me too, but the way that it is on the roadmap, I feel like it's not going to be until the second half of the year. I kind of have a theory that she's probably going to drop with full release, so I don't know when that's going to be. Oh, that's another thing. A lot of people thought that the roadmap was going to show when we were getting full release and free to play, but it didn't say anything about that. So I'm thinking it's probably not going to be until the second half of the year, which is a little bit disappointing, honestly. You have to go, Kristen. You'll be back. Oh my goodness. No worries. Good luck on your homework. Okay, let's see. What are we doing? Princess Races, yes, Sugar Rush was a racing game, yes. And even though Vanellope isn't like an official Disney princess, I guess slight spoiler if you haven't seen Wreck-It Ralph, so if you really don't want to know, mute me for like 5 seconds. But Vanellope was a princess in the game. You don't know why you want to see Mufasa? I would like to see like a cool like constellation Mufasa like in the movie. I think that would be really, really neat. Oh, silly me. I didn't adjust my volume after I went back into the game, so you probably were just hearing my voice and nothing else. That's a little bit annoying. I apologize. Did anyone else notice the shadow of the fairy godmother in the pumpkin house? Yes. Okay, so I've seen some people saying that they think the shadow looks more like Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather from Sleeping Beauty, but I really think it looks like fairy godmother. You also love that they're sticking to the pattern of mixing story progression and getting new characters. Me too. Yeah. So with the fact that we've only had 2 updates so far, it was a little bit hard to tell if they were going to keep going in that direction or if they were going to switch it up. But I really like that. I think the story part is my favorite, but I also like the updates that give us more characters and just kind of help us fill out our valley a little bit more. Trying to figure out the shadow in the pumpkin house. Yes. I think it kind of looks like a hat. I can't remember 100%, but I feel like there's like a little point to the right side by the window, and it looks kind of like the hood that fairy godmother wears. Yes, Alicia, it looks like you're also saying racist, so Vanellope from Wreck-It Ralph. Exactly. Robert, are you saying that you hope that we'll get to see Pride Rock? Because I feel like Pride Rock was in some promo for the game. Like it's been in a trailer, or just like a promo image, but I'm pretty sure I've seen it. You've heard rumors that the biome above Forgotten Land is shaped like a donut and it might be Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we have confirmation of whether it's a biome or not. It really seems like it probably should be, because why else would it show up on the map like that? But yeah, it would be interesting if it were Wreck-It Ralph. That would be the first biome that we have that's kind of like a true fantasy biome, because all of the places that we have are pretty natural looking. Like obviously you can decorate them however you want, but it would be hard to make Sugar Rush look natural. Been thinking this whole time that Belle's going to come with full release. Yeah, that's what I think. You were hoping for Rapunzel and Flynn. Oh yeah, I really want Rapunzel and Flynn. I didn't really see any like hints or nods towards Rapunzel in the roadmap. Hey Izzy, how are you? Hi. Rihanna, you're excited you can finally add a new pillar for your pillar garden. Okay, actually, I'm gonna not go out on a limb, but I'm just gonna be real and say that I'm actually not really looking forward to that. I am so wanting to get rid of the pillars, so I can move them, but I feel like we just finished my pillar garden recently on streams. And it's kind of perfectly spaced, so I'm not entirely that excited about having to fit in another pillar. So we'll see how much I put that off. Trying to think what kind of house Simba will get. Yeah, I mean, they could do Pride Rock as a house for Simba. Oh, I guess I got one new item. What was that? They could. I'm excited about Mirabelle's house. Oh my goodness. I hope it's gorgeous and beautiful. I think I'm probably going to end up putting it in sunlit. You hope they fix cloud saves? You started on Xbox and still cannot save to the cloud. Wait, really? What's happening when you try to save to the cloud? We have emerald and turquoise here today, so let's grab those. Okay, perfect. And now let's find some foxes to chase around. Here's one. Where is the pumpkin shadow? It's on the socials post. So, on the roadmap, it's like the second to rightmost image. It's got the Forgotten in front of the pumpkin house, and it's in the window. In the pumpkin house, you can see a shadow. Do we think we're gonna get Dream Styles for the Lion King lot as cubs? Oh my goodness, that would be so cute. Okay, wait, we have so much stuff to talk about. We haven't even scratched the surface of actually talking about everything that's in the roadmap. So we gotta get a move on. So I have to say, one of the things that I'm most excited about are the star paths. I think the Disney 100th anniversary star path is going to be so cool. Like, I'm just picturing us getting, well, I want another Star Path t-shirt. Actually, let me put on the Pixar Fest t-shirt. I was wearing this Disney Spirit jersey because it makes me think of the parks, and the stuff made me think of the parks. The Star Paths from the roadmap. So I was like, let me put this on. But actually, I changed my mind. Not this. I want to wear this. Oh, I forget these are jackets. That's a little bit annoying. In which case we can put on better pants. Better pants. Yeah. I would like a t-shirt like this for the 100 anniversary Star Path. I think they're fun. It makes me think of like conventions, or like in the parks. Sometimes they'll have different things. I already fed you. Where you can get limited time t-shirts. I think that would be super cute. But I also think it's a great opportunity for them to give us a lot of super classic, like iconic Disney things. Like, I don't know, I still think the Enchanted Rose could work for the 100th anniversary because it's like classic Disney, right? We saw the Oswald motif. In terms of dream styles, it might be a great opportunity for a Steamboat Willie dream style for Mickey. That would be cool. I don't know. What do you all think would be a really cool thing to be added to a Disney 100-year anniversary Star Path? Let me know. About the candy and root beer made the Nightthorn shrink. Yes, exactly, Elsa. We talked about that last stream because I forgot. I didn't know whether you could still look at that sign, and I forgot exactly what it said, but we looked at it, and yeah, it seems to really be pointing towards Wreck-It Ralph. Let's see. Oh, here's a raccoon. Oh no, these are the worst ones to try to feed when I'm streaming because I can never focus on what everybody's saying. You think she'll get one of those doors in the castle, right? A realm? So they actually didn't say anything about a realm for Mirabelle on the star path. So I wonder if she'll just pop up into the valley somehow, kind of like Stitch, but obviously in a different way. I'm imagining it'll be something where she just kind of drops in. You were going through emails and just realized I was live? Well, welcome, Rebecca. We're talking about the roadmap. Did you see the roadmap, Rebecca? Are you excited? What are you most excited about? Hi, Owen. Hi. Oh my goodness, how's it going today? It just says it can't connect for the cloud save. Interesting. You're gonna put Mirabelle either in the meadow or in the forest. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely have to see for sure how the house looks, because how I think it will look in my brain based on the movie and how it will actually look in game could be very, very different. But based on how it looks in the movie, I think it might suit Sunlit Plateau pretty well. Hello? Oh, I was trapped. Another YouTuber suggested that a Walt statue. Oh my goodness. So we know we're getting the ruler statue. I wonder if that's coming with the next update, because they haven't said anything about it. They gave us the design sketch a while back, but they haven't said anything about when it's coming. We can now say we have updates in a pattern of every other month. Yeah, that's what it seems to be. Which I don't think is bad. I think that's pretty reasonable. Walt Disney statue, yes. It looks like lots of love for a Walt statue. That would be so cool. Kay, Keito, hi, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you were able to make it. Oh my goodness, I'm having a great day. A less great time trying to feed these raccoons because I'm just so excited about the roadmap that we got and talking about the roadmap. But I'm having a wonderful time. How are you? You want plushies in the game? Oh my goodness. I think this is, I can't remember. Did we feed the brown one or did we fed this one. Okay, so we need to feed the red one and it's over here. I see it. I'm going to get it and then we're going to move along so I can stop chasing it. Raccoon friend. Come to me. But yes, I'm so excited. And then I'm also so excited about the Disney Parks Star Path. You all know that I'm obsessed with the Disney parks. I love them. If I could live there, I would. Not even in Orlando, like in Disney World, or I would just live in the park physically. They're amazing. So I can't wait to see what that is. Like, imagine if we get furniture items of different attractions from the parks. Imagine if we got, like, I don't know, like snack stands from the parks. Oh my goodness. Or like little merch stand. Oh, wow. I can't wait. I don't know what's going to be in it, but I love it so much already. Snow White stuff on the Star Path. That's possible too, since Snow White was their first feature-length animation film. I don't know why I said it that way. In like the most convoluted way possible. You have to go for now, Bingo. No worries. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great rest of your day. There's lots of Disney 100 merchandise out there, so you hope they mirror it? Yes. I want my character to look the way that I would look if I had money to spend on a bunch of Disney merch. You know? Like, I'm not going to actually pay for all of it myself, but I'll have her wear it in the game. You forgot Stitch was via a spaceship? It's like, are they just gonna throw her in the valley? Or I have no idea. I'm so interested. But they didn't say anything about a realm, so I don't know. Alicia, the power of time zones, man. Yeah. It's like very different times for very different people. You need to decide a spot for Casita. You're debating whether the plateau or the meadow. The movie she's in is in Encanto. Yes, Carrie. Mirabelle is from Encanto. If anybody hasn't watched Encanto, please put it on your watch list. Put it at the top of your watch list. But make sure you bring lots of tissues. And maybe a friend, because it's an emotional roller coaster. It's so, so good, though. And the music is phenomenal. Lin-Manuel Miranda, absolutely. Every other month is actually really impressive for early access. Exactly. I feel like it's possible that they may end up making it more frequent once the game fully drops, but who knows? Every other month is still really good. It's a lot of new content. You love how Mickey and Minnie are peeking out of the back pockets on the pants. I know! I know! They're so cute! Let me actually catch up on chat for a minute. You're back. What did you miss? Really nothing. Just us talking about how much we love this game and how excited we are for things. We need an option to make trees invisible while in building mode. Yes. Oh my goodness. Absolutely. You're going to Disney World for the first time in February? Oh my goodness. I'm so jealous. I'm so happy for you, but also so jealous. I went to Disney World for the first time as a kid, so I don't remember my first time going. But I hope you have a phenomenal time. You want a pirate's boat? Yes. Jack Sparrow? Oh my goodness. The Park Star Path will go great with your carnival theme park area in the meadow? Yes. Oh my goodness. So excited. Let's see. You got to leave theater class early today. Oh my goodness. That's so exciting. And thank you. I'm so happy that you like my videos. That means a lot to me. Also, I'm jealous that you're in theater class. I haven't taken theater classes in, well, I mean, it's been less than a year, to be honest, but I miss them a lot. I haven't really done any acting in the past while because of COVID, so that's been a bummer. I need to get back into it. You think the funniest part is that nobody's theories about Update 3 were accurate? Actually, if you look back at my videos, my last video actually, well, not my last video, but my last, I don't know, whichever one I talked about the update, I did say I thought Olaf was coming, okay? I don't think anybody ever would have assumed Mirabelle, but I did say that I thought Olaf was coming. You think every other month is solid. It gives the devs time to make good content rather than rushing. Exactly, yeah. And I mean, even though I have a way of speeding through this game, not everybody can do that. So it's nice to give people a little bit of a breather between updates, you know? You just, you watched Encanto so many times, you love it. The music is perfection. It is. Also, I love that it's like a family story. Obviously, Mirabelle's the main character, but it's really about the family as a whole. And I think that's very, very sweet. Hi, AD. Hello. Did I hear about Splash Mountain? I did. It is being renovated. And I think it's supposed to be Princess and the Frog themed now when it reopens. Which I think is very exciting. You live in South Africa, so it'll be expensive for you to go to Disney. You have to live your dream in this game. Yes. I mean, there are Disneys all over the place. I mean, I don't know the closest one to South Africa. Probably the one in Paris, which is very far. But yeah, to be fair, Disney trips are expensive anyway. I live not too far from Disney, I guess, in the grand scheme of things. But it's always a pretty big chunk of change if I want to make a visit down there. You wonder if we'll get to visit People's Valleys from somewhere in the castle? Yes, because there are like wings off of the castle. And gates inside that look like maybe they'll open up, so I don't know. I'm so intrigued. We don't really know anything about multiplayer yet. So I can't wait to hear literally anything about it. Okay, I'm gonna put this stuff away and then I'm gonna feed the alligators. You're a little salty nothing is happening in your birth month. Oh no. I'm sorry. That's a bummer. It's a bit of a toss-up as to whether something will be happening in my birth month or not. As soon as you saw the Oswald tweet, you knew that the next star path is definitely not Valentine's, but you couldn't figure out what. Yeah, I'm actually very happy that they're moving away from the holiday-themed star paths, but I'm sure you all know that as well. It's not a secret that the holiday star paths are not my favorite. I really liked them for what they were, but I would prefer other things. Like, I think I preferred Pixar Fest over the other two star paths. Where are these crocs? Also, how did I miss 50 million flowers? You live 5 minutes away from Disney in Anaheim? Oh my goodness. And Tinkerbell would be cool. Oh, I saw what's my favorite ride at Disney? What's my favorite ride at Disney? Let me think on it for a minute and I'll let you know. I might not be able to come up with a favorite, but I'll think of something. Oh no. We're gonna come back for the crocs later. I'm not gonna be able to feed them because I'm too invested in seeing what all of you have to say. You hope there will be some multiplayer exclusive activities so there's a good incentive, but also it shouldn't be necessary. Yeah, I agree. I don't know. My feeling is that multiplayer will probably be somewhat, what's the word that I'm looking for? I don't think it will be like extremely involved, I guess, if that makes sense. Yeah, I just don't know how much content is going to be included in multiplayer, but we'll see. You wish we could get Winnie the Pooh and his friends and also Peter Pan and Tinkerbell? Yes. I really would like Peter Pan. Winnie the Pooh, I like Winnie the Pooh. I don't, oh no. It's fine. I don't feel like I need to have them in the game. But I really think 100 Acre Woods realm would be very cute. Your birthday's today, Bingo? Oh my goodness, happy birthday! Can everyone tell Bingo happy birthday, please? I hope you have a wonderful day. That's so exciting. I love other people's birthdays. I don't like care about my own birthday, but I love other people's birthdays. Thank you for stopping by, Robert. I hope you have a great rest of your day today. You thought they would add a couple, maybe like Belle and Beast for Valentine's Day? Yeah, I mean, I think that was a lot of people. We were thinking that there was going to be some kind of Valentine's Day thing. I think a lot of people thought maybe Simba and Nala. But also we're still in early access and there are lots of Valentine's Days ahead. So who knows, maybe next year. I mean, hopefully not Belle and Beast. I really hope we get them like soon, but another couple maybe. Oh, here's a green chest. I ran right by it and I didn't even see it. Valentine's season starts on December 26th? Really? Oh my goodness, you must be a big Valentine's Day fan. How do I think that Mirabelle will come to the valley and how do I think Olaf will come to the valley? Ooh. I feel like we should check out the Frosted Heights at some point because I have some theories. In terms of Mirabelle, I have no theories. I don't know. I don't know. How do we think Mirabelle's going to come into the valley? I really feel like there would be, it would say that there was a realm on the roadmap if it was going to be a realm. But I can't think of how she would just randomly appear. But I do have a couple theories for Olaf. We'll talk about it in a bit. You want to hang out with Tigger? Tigger would be cute. Okay, where's this other rabbit? Oh, there's also a flower back here. Cute. Oh, not the light. You need Pocahontas in the game. She's your favorite. You love her so much. She was your icon as a child. Oh my goodness. Yes. It would be nice to see Pocahontas in the game. It'd be very nice. Actually, just a couple days ago, I remembered that the Pocahontas sequel exists. I don't know if anybody watched that. It was one of the straight to VHS sequels. I don't know where this other rabbit is, so we're gonna give up. But, yeah, it was interesting. I barely remember anything about this movie. Actually, come to think of it, I may have remembered it on stream. We might have talked about it on stream. Oh my goodness. So much stuff. Maybe the floating islands. For Mirabelle? Interesting.
How's it going?
You think Encanto will have its own realm and include more of the family over time, maybe? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we got Mirabelle now. Well, now being the next update, obviously. And then in the future, we got a realm with more of the family. I think that would make sense. You used to work at a Disney store and you got Valentine's music on the 26th of December or on the 1st of January. Oh my goodness. Maybe we have to search for the candle and we find like a glitter magic trail leading to it. I love that idea. I love that idea so much. Oh no. Hopefully it's not another like time locked event though. I'll be so sad. I actually, well, here's the thing. I didn't really mind having to wait for Stitch, but I would have preferred to not wait for Stitch. You think we'll get a new realm just so we can have like everyone's rooms when they do appear in game? That would be cool. I hope if we do get more characters that they'll all live in the same house, because it wouldn't make sense for them to not live in the same house. Also, in case anybody's following the saga of the missing Nightthorn, I still have not found the missing Nightthorn. So there's one somewhere in my valley just hanging out. There are going to be a lot of realms. You're just so curious about who and what. Yes, exactly. Surprised they didn't say how either Mirabelle or Olaf are coming. I'm not surprised about Olaf. I am surprised about Mirabelle, though. Continue Mickey's quest to get her. Interesting. Going back to the Frozen Realm for Olaf? Possibly. I kind of have a feeling that we're not going to be going back to realms that we've been to before to find characters, but it's possible. I mean, anything is possible. Hey, Katie. Oh my goodness, no worries. I'm happy that you're here. You're sure it'll be time locked? Oh no. I hope not. They should add Bruno. I'm team they should add everybody from the Madrigal family. You see Pua's paw prints and all your quests are done. You had too much free time. Oh yeah, I think I accidentally got rid of Pua's paw prints, but that's okay. Hi Freeze. Oh my goodness. Freeze. What are your thoughts about the roadmap? Also, what's everybody most excited for on the roadmap? We 100% need more rugs. Yes. Mirabelle was a shock. Absolutely. It's so funny because I kept saying, I've been saying this for weeks, I think. Like I made the video saying that I thought Olaf was probably coming next, but as soon as I put it up, I was like, I literally have no idea who's coming next. I don't know, and I won't be surprised at all unless it's somebody that's not confirmed. And then we get Olaf, but we also get Mirabelle, who's not been confirmed or talked about at all. So I was very, very shocked. Olaf is In the Highlands Mountain? You could see us having to rebuild Olaf at the frozen or at the Frosted Heights. Yes, I think so. That would make sense. Congrats, Bingo. Oh my goodness. That's amazing. You never watched Encanto, so what kind of friendship items do I think will come with Mirabelle? Oh my goodness. Well, A, please watch Encanto ASAP. It's beautiful and amazing. It's gorgeous. Also, I don't know. I want her skirt. I want her skirt so much. I really hope they give it to us. None of this can fit, of course. What else? I don't know, but I never know what to expect from friendship rewards from people. Like, I had no idea what we were gonna get with Stitch. If I had tried to guess, I wouldn't have known at all. Oh, also remember ages ago when somebody asked me what my favorite ride is at Walt Disney World and I never answered that question? I think I still don't have an answer for that question, but Flight of Passage in Pandora in Animal Kingdom. That's one of my favorites. That's like, oh, wait, I lied. It's not Flight of Passage. It's, oh, shame on me for not remembering what this is called. I'm not going to say it because I don't remember what it's called, but Flight of Passage is one of them. Also, I really, really love Rock and Roller Coaster. Also, I never go on Tower of Terror because I hate rides that drop. Carousel of Progress. If nobody knows Carousel of Progress, we can talk about that in a minute. But that's amazing. It's not even a ride so much as just an attraction. But the one that I'm thinking of, that I don't remember what it's called, which is such a horrible fan move for me, is in Batu. It's like the ride, but it's an experience. So it's not really just a ride. It's not Smuggler's Run. It's not Smuggler's Run. It's the other one. My brain is Rise of the Resistance. Yes, Rise of the Resistance. Soarin' was such an amazing ride. Yes, Soarin' is great. Soarin' also is very similar to Flight of Passage from Pandora. I think that's why I like Flight of Passage so much. You're excited about multiplayer? You need inspiration for how to decorate your valley? Yes, it's going to be amazing. It would be awesome if they added all the dwarves from Snow White. That would be cool if they all lived in like a little cottage together. I would love that. You're glad they're adding characters who weren't in art or trailers yet because you feel it would make things a bit too clear-cut and lack surprises? That makes sense. Fingers crossed for Maleficent or Tiana. Absolutely. I am Team Maleficent and Team Tiana in the game. Preferably very soon. And I think so too. And the thing I like about the Star Path, or not the Star Paths, the road maps, is that it was the same way with the ones we got before. Even though it tells us kind of like the main stuff that we're getting, there's still so much that we get with every update that I feel like I had no idea we were going to get. So I really like that. I do want to find the Emerald Sunbird before we move on because I want to get this Passion Lily out of my inventory. It's taking up space. You love Tower of Terror, Space Mountain, and Soarin'? Yes, they're so great. I will say there's not really a ride at Disney that I don't like or an attraction that I don't like, except for Tower of Terror. But I love the vibes of Tower of Terror. I just hate the ride itself. And to be fair, I said I never go on it, but that wasn't entirely true. I didn't go on it the last time I went to Disney, but every other time I've gone on it, I just wasn't feeling up for it that day. Tower of Terror will always be your OG favorite. Also love the movie. Yes. I pretty much every time I've gone on Tower of Terror, it's just been for the vibes. Like, I knew I was going to have a horrible time on the actual ride, but walking through like the waiting line, the whole like little bit that happens before you actually get on the ride, amazing. So next time I'll probably go on it, even though I'll regret it afterwards. I just don't like rides that have a dropping sensation like that. Sven Solis? Oh, that would be interesting to get Sven. I would be here for it, but I don't know. He would be so large compared to the companions we have, and he's not like a villager kind of character, so I don't know how that would work in the game. When you rode Tower of Terror, the guy in front of you turned around at the end and told you he'd never heard that sound coming from a human. Oh no. So one time, I wasn't here for this Disney trip. Like my family, they usually go almost every year, like my parents. Or they did. They used to go pretty much every year. But I wouldn't always go with them if I was at college or something. So there was one trip where I didn't go, but my family went, and my aunt and uncle and my cousins went. And my aunt also doesn't like dropping rides like that. But my cousins, they were like maybe, I don't know, 7 and 9 or something. They convinced her that there was no actual like dropping in Tower of Terror. And they convinced her to go on this ride. And then she had no idea what she was going, like what she had signed up for. And on Tower of Terror, they do this really cool thing where they get like a little video clip in slow-mo of you as the ride's dropping for the first time. It was pristine. You also love the Haunted Mansion ride. I love Haunted Mansion ride. Not the movie, but I love the ride. You'd love a significant quality of life update to come with this update? Oh, well, we know that we're getting some sort of storage something. We don't know if it's going to be chests expanded, if it's going to be more functional storage items, but something like that is coming. And house skins. You miss the experience of the alien show in Magic Kingdom. You think it's the Laugh Factory or something today. Yeah, are you talking about the one that was the Stitch experience?
Good to see
Or was it another alien one? Because they definitely got rid of the Stitch one, and I think that is the like Laugh Floor or Laugh Factory or something now. You feel like they've been good at giving us enough to feel like we know some of what's coming, but still leave enough speculation. Yes, absolutely. Let me not actually sell that. But let me sell these. I don't need any of that. The actual movie, Brit. Was this about Tower of Terror? I think I knew you were talking about the actual movie, yes. I was just saying, like, the vibes in general of Tower of Terror are very good, and then I brought it back to the ride because I'm obsessed with the parks. The only time you went to Disney, your mom and dad went on Tower of Terror, and you were too young, so your grandparents looked after you? Yes. I think last time we went, I sat it out with my brother, who's old enough to go on it, but not a fan. Okay, let's see. What else? Oh yeah, we can go to Frosted Heights and snoop around, see if we have any Olaf clues. What character would I like next? Oh, well, we kind of know who we're getting next, but if I had to choose between the confirmed characters, I would really want Belle next. But we know she's probably not coming until way later. But what character would I like to see confirmed next would be Milo and Kita from Atlantis. I know it's technically two characters, but they cannot be separated. It's got to be both of them together. That's awful. Your jaw actually dropped, my poor aunt. I know! It was horrible of them, and I guess my uncle went along with it, which is wild. They should have just let her sit the ride out in peace. I would have been so upset.
This is a really amazing place.
I mean, I think they laugh about it now, so it's fine, but, you know. Would you... Can I feed you? Oh, yes, I can. There we go. Fixing memory drops or coins from bags would be nice, too. Yeah. Actually, I don't think I've ever gotten any coins from a bag, but memory drops would be nice, especially since I still haven't gotten any memories from digging. And I calculated it, and I've dug well over 1,000 holes and haven't gotten any memory orbs, so I feel offended by that. I'm gonna put some of this stuff away. I should probably actually... I'm gonna put these in here because I don't have anywhere for them now. Same with these. I'm gonna leave these in my inventory so I remember to feed these critters. I'm gonna leave these here because why not? But I'll put the wood away. Let's see. Do you really want to go to Disney now? It's definitely a fun time, but I think amusement parks in general are very fun. Annalise, it's your first time you can watch the live stream live? Well, hello. Oh my goodness, how are you? Also, what are your thoughts about the roadmap? I feel like, what else is there to talk about the roadmap? I feel like a lot. Oh, does anyone have any theories about, The Forgotten? It seems like we're going to be wrapping up that storyline, maybe, in the early summer update. Which is very exciting. You would love multiplayer so we can all have one valley together, but you feel like it could be laggy. Oh, you mean like, just have everybody running around in the same valley? They showed Belle in the more to come promo image. So maybe sometime this year, so vague. Yeah, I think that means she'll definitely come this year. The way I interpreted it was that she'll probably be coming in the second half of the year, but it's always possible that they could just like surprise drop her. The villagers just see a group of people running around screaming, right? Just a bunch of our avatars running around. Oh yeah, but we were talking about the pillar garden earlier, and this is mine right now. So I would have to do some definite moving around to fit in another one. So I might just wait, honestly. I don't know. It'll depend on how anxious I am to decorate and kind of move things around. But what I might do is just kind of move the Frosted Heights pillar so it's out of the way once we fix that one. And then once we get the early summer update where it seems like we're probably going to fix the Forgotten Lands pillar, then I'll like redo it once we have the Forgotten Lands pillar free as well. Was there anything new in the picture? In which picture, Quinn? Do you think Mirabelle's house will look different or will look like it does in Encanto? I think it'll look mostly the same, but I mean, I feel like they'll probably have to adjust it a bit to get it to suit the game. But we were talking about Olaf. So this looks like it might open up. This area here by the mouth of this river. I don't know. It looks sus to me. I also feel like there's an area kind of over here that looks like it might... I don't know. I can't remember where the other one was. But the one by the river really looks kind of questionable. It's giving what Sunlit gave before the mines were there. So I think we might get rid of that at some point. Also, I feel like there's all of this up here. And I don't know that this will necessarily be accessible. But why is it on the map though, you know? Like, why is this on the map if it's never going to be accessible? There's like small, tiny outcroppings down here, but there's nothing else that's like a large, massive area like that. You wonder how they're going to introduce the Disney Park Star Path? Do you feel it's less immersive than the other festive themes? I don't know. I feel like the fact that we had Pixar Fest first kind of made me think that that's what most of the Star Paths were going to be like, and that's kind of how I assume that the 100th anniversary and the Disney Park Star Paths are going to be, like, sort of similar to the Pixar Fest one. But yeah, it'll be really interesting to see what is in it, for sure. And when I heard that they were doing a Disney Parks path, yeah, it made me think of Disney Magic Kingdoms, which is their other game that they do. And I haven't really played that, but I've seen some footage of it. So it'll be interesting to see. What will his house look like? Any idea? Olaf's? No idea. I don't think anything's been seen in any of the trailers about, like, Olaf's house. Ariel's father would be a cool character. King Triton, yes. He would be pretty cool. It would be really interesting to see him interacting with Ursula. I think that would be really interesting. The thing most surprised about is not getting Hook. You need to know about the skull on the beach. Yes. But I don't know. The fact that, I mean, I could see that being an update in the second half of the year, potentially. Because I do think we'll have to fix that pillar at some point. Probably this year. And it kind of, I don't know. I feel like the fact that they dropped Mirabelle like that out of the blue makes it seem like anything's on the table, you know? Just because we haven't seen something, it doesn't mean we won't necessarily get it. Can I explain what early access means? How will this game progress? Oh yes, I can talk about that a little bit. So, well, then again, I'm not like a huge game person, but I can talk about it in sort of general terms. So, early access, like, games typically go through different processes. Early access games are typically games that are almost complete in terms of, like, the way that the graphics are. They'll typically have a good amount of story, but they're not absolutely, like, complete. There are sometimes things missing in terms of the story or the gameplay. There are sometimes additional bugs that are still getting worked out. And when players play in early access, they're encouraged to kind of share the bugs and issues that they're experiencing. They're encouraged to share with the dev teams, typically, things that would improve their play experience to kind of help the team kind of get a finished product that they're ready to put out in full release. So we're essentially getting to play the game early. We're getting access to things that other people won't have access to when the game's in full release, like the Founders Packs won't be available when the game's in full release. All of the Star Paths that are happening in early access, those things won't be available when the game's in full release, which I don't know if everybody knows this, but the Dreamlight Valley Twitter account did recently confirm that Star Path items are not going to be coming back. So, like, previous Star Path items. So you kind of get these bonuses from playing a game that's not a finished product, and kind of helping the dev team to get it to the place where it is like a finished product, essentially. And then in terms of how the game will continue to progress, we're getting all of these updates the first half of this year. And then at some point when I guess they've finished fixing all of the main bugs and issues that they see, and also when they feel like they have enough of the story integrated into the game, they'll release the game in full release. And when that happens, the game's actually going to be free to play, so you won't have to buy a founder's pack or anything like that. The game will have microtransactions. The primary microtransaction right now is the star path. So for the star path, you have to pay moonstones here to activate it. It's not going to show me because I finished it, but you pay moonstones to like get the premium star path, and then you get exclusive items, I guess, from it. And moonstones are the currency that you pay real money for. And then after full release, they've said that they're going to keep providing free updates occasionally to the game, but they're also going to have like paid expansion sort of DLC content for the game. So it seems like it's going to continue having events regularly, like the star paths. It's going to keep having content added to it. The main difference when it's in full release is that you're not going to have to purchase the game up front, but you will have to pay for moonstones for the star path if you want to do the premium star paths, and you may have to pay for like additional content. You're watching from Disney in Orlando? What? Oh my goodness, I'm so jealous. Mickey ice cream bars, yes. That would be a great recipe to add, especially for the Disney parks thing. Let's see. You were happy that Mirabelle's coming so soon? I know. I'm glad that they were able to, because I feel like the development for that must have been pretty quick. So I'm glad that she's coming so soon as well. You can get those bars at the store now. You don't think they taste the same? Wait, you can? I had no idea. You're kind of bummed that Eve isn't in the next updates? Oh no, I feel like there's always a chance that we'll get surprise characters though. Like we did with the Toy Story update. We didn't know that we were getting Stitch until like a week before the update dropped. So no guarantees, but it's possible. $87 people and only 12 likes. I see 42 likes. That's different. But if you are enjoying the stream, please give it a like. Definitely helps me out a lot. Yeah, no worries, Jennifer. You wonder what items will be in the next Star Path? I don't know, but I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. I feel like... Yes. I don't know what I was going to say. I feel like yes. I'm so excited. Just liked. Thank you so much, Kristen. Much appreciated. Dole Whip. Oh my goodness. Don't they have like... I don't know. Why am I feeling like they have a Dole Whip sort of recipe in here? They can't because Dole Whip uses pineapples. What am I thinking of? I don't know what I'm thinking of, but I love Dole Whip. Also, yes. I don't know what I was going to say. Dole Whip is delicious. My family lives in Hawaii, and there is like a pineapple farm, a huge pineapple farm. Well, like Hawaii sources a lot of the world's pineapples, I guess, or at least the US's pineapples. And they have like this huge, like farm of it. And they sell Dole Whip there. And apparently it's like one of the only places that you can actually get Dole Whip outside of Disney World, which is pretty cool. The Mickey bars are definitely better in the parks. I would imagine so. Do I recommend finishing the game quickly? I think that's totally up to you. So I think What's nice about the game is that you can take it at your own pace, like the actual story content and the quests. There aren't really railroads telling you like which realm to open first or which biome to open first. Well, I mean, there is a railroad telling you which biome to open first, but after the first biome, there's not really anything saying you have to open this now or before XYZ. So I like that you have a lot of freedom. A lot of the quests for characters do require other characters, so there's a lot of interconnectivity that goes into the game. But in terms of how quickly you finish it, I really think it's up to you. I personally wish that I played the content a little bit more slowly, but I get very excited, so I just kind of rush through everything really quickly. But there's no need to. It's definitely not a rush. And usually when updates come out, you don't have to have completed everything in order to play the update. So there's no need to feel like you have to finish everything before we get the next update. Like, you'll still be able to play it. If that's something that you're worried about, like missing the hype on things. When does the stream end? Your twins are waking up? Oh my goodness, you have twins? That's a lot of work. I'm not entirely sure when the stream's going to be ending. We're going to be hanging out for a little while longer. I usually stream for at least 2 hours, but we'll see. We'll see how we're feeling today.
If you're wondering what to do, just listen to that little voice inside you.
Thanks, Woody. Oh, I'm thinking of the sorbet. That might be it. Does it look kind of like Dole Whip? That's possible. Mining buddies are glitching in my game too. Yes, there are certain rocks that they glitch on. There's one in the glade, and there are, I think, 2 in the meadow. For the most part, they're usually fine. You finally got the Princess Gaming Chair? Oh my goodness. I'm finally getting the items I mine. Yeah, what a weird glitch that was last time, right? I actually didn't go back. I was going to go back and watch the footage to just like confirm. But to be fair, that was yesterday. I don't know why that feels like it was an eternity ago. But I didn't get a chance to go back to confirm yet. I wasn't planning on playing this game today. You have to go now. Bye, Kristen. Oh my goodness, thank you for coming. You never went to the Disney park, sadly. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a big event trying to go to any of the Disney parks. It's a lot of money and it's a lot of time and work, so it can be very difficult to plan a trip. Grace, you wonder what the 100th anniversary items are going to be? Me too. Although, one of my friends pointed out to me that the like Mickey ears hat, I don't know if it's actually a hat. It looks like a little hat icon that's on the roadmap. It's actually a real item that's being sold. Like, it's not a hat. It's like a little statue thing. The 100th anniversary like gilded Mickey ear thing or something. Hi, Kyle. How are you doing? You rush too fast, so all of your characters are level 10 and all of your quests are done? Same. Same. And I've been having to find creative ways to keep myself occupied in the valley. You keep forcing yourself to have all of your characters at level 10? When new characters come out, you make them level 10 instantly? Yeah, I mean, I do the same thing. I feel like, yeah, I rushed through this game really quickly. I guess I can open this. Really quickly when I first got it. Oh, nice. And then when the Scar update came out, I had just started streaming, and back then there was like one person who watched my stream. So I played the story content on stream, but I did the star path all like on my own. And then with the most recent update, I took a little bit more time because I only played it on stream, really. But I don't know. I wish I could go a little bit more slowly. Can I talk about the update? I can, yeah. We can circle back around to that again. You appreciate the bonus stream to discuss the news. You love Breath of the Wild streams as well, but it's great to talk about the hype. Yes. And I figured I was going to be talking about it in the Breath of the Wild stream anyway. So he's like, well, why don't I just push that? And we'll just talk about the Dreamlight Valley news in a Dreamlight Valley stream, and we'll play Breath of the Wild tomorrow instead. For the summer one, you think it'll be Cinderella, Fairy Godmother, and Vanellope. I hope we get Cinderella in there as well, because, oh, that's one thing we haven't talked about. Okay. They have those ears in the parks. Yes, they do. So one thing about the roadmap is that it's missing classic princesses. I love all of the characters, pretty much in Disney in general. I love the characters that we're getting in the roadmap, but looking at 6 months worth of updates and we're not getting a single classic princess, and we haven't for any of the last 2 updates either, that feels really sad. Feels really sad. Would I ever consider streaming on Twitch? Possibly. But I kind of just went with YouTube because I figured I was going to be making YouTube videos anyway. I mean, rarely, but still. And it's nice to have everything in one place. And I felt like YouTube was pretty easy to learn the interface in terms of streaming. I'm not very technologically savvy, so YouTube was pretty simple to learn. But maybe. But yes, about the update. So we found... or today we received a roadmap that's showing us what we're getting. Actually, it might even be worth it to pull it up again. Take another look. It's been a minute since I saw Mirabelle's face. We are going to be getting 3 updates for the first part of the year, at least from what we can see. We have our February update, which is our next update, that's going to be giving us Mirabelle and Olaf and a Disney 100th anniversary Star Path. And then we have an update that's coming in April that's going to be giving us Simba and a Lion King realm, so other Lion King characters as well. We know that Nala and Timon and Pumbaa are confirmed, but we don't know if we're going to be getting all of those characters in April or just like a couple of them. And there's going to be a Disney Parks Star Path. And then in early summer, which should probably be late June to early July, we're going to be finishing, or maybe not finishing, but it seems like it's implying that we're going to be finishing the forgotten storyline, sort of, and getting a princess racing into the valley, which is probably Vanellope. Also, hi Samantha, I'm very behind on the chat, but hello. We're recapping everything right now, so it's perfect. So Vanellope maybe Ralph as well, who knows? And then later on, we're gonna be getting, it looks like probably Belle, multiplayer, and a bunch more stuff. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm very much looking forward to it. Can't express enough how happy I am. Oh, also, let me adjust this before I forget again. I don't know why the sound on my computer is like 50 times louder than in the game. So I always have to adjust it if I'm switching back and forth. You need a love story? Yes. There's Belle on the roadmap. True, but it seems like that means we're getting her later, like after the halfway point in the year. You reloaded and lost the chair, but you got the ice cream stand? Oh no, Amanda. I mean, the ice cream stand is still wonderful, but that's sad. Need Winnie the Pooh and his friends? Oh no. I mean, hopefully. I feel like the wonderful thing about, like, I say this every stream as well. I know microtransactions can be incredibly annoying. The one thing that I appreciate about this game is that they've said on multiple occasions that this game will never be like pay to play. So everything that is linked to microtransactions is going to be optional. But the nice thing about having a game that relies on microtransactions is that it's like constant funding, which means that as long as people are interested in it, we could keep getting content for years and years. You just noticed the shadow, Alicia. Yeah, I don't think I noticed it at first either, but it really looks like Fairy Godmother, I think. The fact that Ariel is the only official princess in the game right now and there isn't another one coming anytime soon is so sad. But you think each of the updates will be a big deal? Yeah, I think so too. I think so as well. And I mean, I love all of the characters that we have, and I love all the characters that we're getting, so it's not like I wish we were getting somebody else instead. It's just, I don't know. I think it's my personal nostalgia. Like when I was a kid, most of the movies that I watched were the princess movies. But I also love a lot of the non-princess stuff and a lot of the new stuff, so I'm very happy with that as well. Let's see. You got a popcorn stand, but all you want is a picnic table? Oh no! You're gonna stream the Disneyland 100-year events this weekend? Wait, I forgot that you do that kind of thing. I don't know how I forgot. I feel like sometimes I look at people's channels who are in the chat and I'm like, oh my goodness, so cool. I might have to check that out. I'm not going to be going to Disney anytime soon, I don't think. Actually, my grandparents are planning a trip this year and they asked me if my partner and I wanted to go. I really want to go, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. You were kind of shocked about Simba since we just got Scar. You really thought we were going to be getting some characters before him. Yeah, so actually for a while, I thought we might be getting Simba and Nala in the next update. And I was kind of feeling the same way. I was like, I love The Lion King. I would love to get Simba and Nala, but it would be nice to have a bit of space between them. So I'm happy that we have at least one update now, in between now and then, but it does also feel a little soon. But I don't know if it'll still feel soon when the time for the update comes, so we'll just have to see. The only characters you think are off the table are Black Cauldron? You feel like there was a dispute? Wait, what? Black Cauldron wasn't C.S. Lewis, though, was it? You hope they'll give us longer hair. Interesting. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that at all, really. Kind of strange that Bella's everywhere on the promotion items, but she's coming so late in the game. I mean, yes and also no, I think, because again, we're technically in early access still. And I think that game art is like the full release game art. So I'm assuming we'll have her by the time we go into full release or with full release. But yeah, it is kind of sad because she was the character I was most excited about when I picked up the game. But I'm also enjoying it without her. I just hope she comes soon. You're not wanting to finish Buzz's level 10 quest? Too many iron ingots? You can do it. You love Disney in general and most characters, but princesses are the heart of Disney. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think Disney's kind of moving away from that a little bit. Or like trying to provide more movies that are kind of outside of the princess framework, which I really appreciate, but I do also love the princess movies. There might be a 100th anniversary dress. Oh my goodness, that would be cool. Whatever content they're bringing, you're sure that you'll love it anyway. You're such a Disney fan and already loving the game as is. Same. Oh my goodness, yeah. That's kind of how I feel too, even if something's not my absolute favorite. I mean, I feel this way about most Disney stuff, to be honest. Like, even if a movie's not my favorite or a character's not my favorite, I still like it a lot. I don't know. It's kind of like Taylor Swift, in my opinion. Like, even Taylor Swift's worst songs of her catalog are still great songs, you know? I don't know. That's how I feel about Disney. Like, even the characters that I don't think are the best characters are still, like, quality characters. You wonder how Simba will feel about his uncle being in the valley. I mean, Ariel and Ursula seem fine, so I think they'll manage. Did you miss it? The roadmap? Tegan, did you see the roadmap? We can talk about it. We can also put it up on stream again in a couple minutes if you want. But most importantly, our next update, we're getting Olaf and Mirabelle from Encanto. Did they remove Elsa's hair? Either your, it's been removed from your hairstyles. Interesting. I never wear that hair. So I don't even know where it lives in hairstyles, but I feel like it was probably there last time I looked. Isn't it this one? I think it's still here. Although I feel like sometimes I mix this up with the Little Mermaid one. Do I think that we'll ever get Snow White? I would like us to. I mean, she's kind of where, I mean, she's not where it all started, but she's where the princesses all started. So I think that would be really interesting. I'm not gonna lie though, I think some of the princes I could do without. Like, I'm excited about Cinderella, but Prince Charming, we can take him or leave him. I kind of feel the same way about Florian. Oh my goodness, Britt, thank you so much. That is so sweet. I appreciate the donation so much. And I've loved having you around lately. It's been such a good time. Do you feel like we all hate the clock quest? Oh my goodness. I feel like the single best thing for the community bonding was the clock quest. Everyone hated it so much that we're like bonded together forever over how annoying it was. Do you feel like Ursula is pretty redeemable as far as villains go? Mother Gothel, however, okay, yeah, I say this all the time. Mother Gothel and Gaston, I think, are my least, well, I don't know, here's the thing. Mother Gothel is incredibly annoying and very, and Gaston, they're both like real people evil. Does that make sense? A lot of the villains in Disney movies are like theatrical evil or like movie evil. But I could walk down the street and meet someone like Mother Gothel or Gaston. So I'm not a big fan in that regard. Yeah. It is so exciting, Tegan. Yes. It was so wild that they dropped Mirabelle with no warning, no previous hints or anything. But I'm so excited. And I hope we get more Encanto characters. Also, I hope we get Strange World characters. Let me know. Oh my goodness, has anybody seen Strange World? You hope for Snow White too? She's your favorite? Oh my goodness. You got a selfie with Ariel and Ursula yesterday? Amazing. It all started with a mouse. I'm gonna cry. I love Disney so much. Bookworm Girl, you're looking forward to the 100th anniversary because Disney keeps promoting Oswald. So you're wondering if we'll get Oswald-themed furniture and clothes? That would be amazing. Prince Charming and Florian look the same almost. They look very similar. No, it would be a great launch patch character. Probably, yeah. I think the only thing with Snow White is that I feel like she doesn't generate as much hype as a lot of the other princesses, and I understand why, but I really do love Snow White. You timed how long the clock quest took you? Oh my goodness. I just remember doing the clock quest. I think the only thing I had left to grind at that point was clay, but I wasn't really on the Discord at that point, and I hadn't really looked up a lot of information about Dreamlight Valley. So I was like, it's fine, I'll just dig in Sunlit Plateau. Meanwhile, the Glade of Trust exists, and I could have gotten clay so much faster if I went there instead. Gaston is the scariest villain because he's the most realistic. That's kind of what I mean in terms of him and Mother Gothel. I mean, obviously Mother Gothel and Gaston are both dramatized to a certain extent, but at their core, they're just like real people evil. Let's see. Still trying to gather the 200 clay pieces. Oh no. I mean, luckily, there really is no rush. But yes, it's definitely a grind. They're your favorite because of how realistic they are? Oh my goodness. I mean, I do appreciate Mother Gothel's, I don't know, what's the word? I'm trying to find a word that's going to fit what I mean. I wish I had Mother Gothel's confidence. I'll say that. Let's see. Strange World, no, you haven't seen it, but you want to? Not yet? Oh my goodness. Still need to watch Strange World, but you'll get there eventually. Oh, I know. I'm pretty horrible about putting a bunch of things on my list of things to watch and then never getting to them. So I in no way judge people who haven't seen it yet. But I feel like a lot of people don't even know that it exists because it just wasn't marketed at all. But I thought it was so cute. I very much enjoyed it. You've already seen it twice, Melanie? Oh my goodness, did you love it? Bella's a launch character, I agree. Also, Bingo, you're back? Nice. You saying the Mad Tea Party actually makes me think my sister just, she works at a museum and her work gave her a bunch of decorations that they had from different summer camps and stuff. She got a bunch of Alice in Wonderland themed decorations, and her birthday's coming up pretty soon, so she's gonna have an Alice in Wonderland themed party. It's gonna be so fun. You're excited for the Snow White live action with Rachel Zegler? Oh my goodness, I forgot that was happening. Thank you so much for reminding me that that's a thing because I'm so excited. Rachel Zegler is brilliant. She's perfection. I don't understand. I sincerely hope that they write more songs into that one. Like sometimes when they do the live action movies and they write additional songs, I'm like, did we really need this? I don't know. In the case of The Little Mermaid, I'm like, yes, please write additional songs because Halle Bailey can sing like an angel. So any chance to hear her sing more, I will accept. And Rachel Zegler just was born to sing, so I hope they write her some songs. And I hope they write her some good songs. Let's see. You would be so happy with a new biome of any kind. You might squeal in excitement. Yes. I would be surprised if we get a new biome before full release, but I hope in full release we get some. Not confidence, it's vanity. That's fair. Yeah, I don't really talk about game files or anything like that on my channel, Toy Chica. I don't know if I've watched other people talk about them, but I keep things to official news. And like theories and things like that. But yes, there are Alice in Wonderland motifs and items, I think, or a couple of them. Mother Gothel is pure sass. You love her and Merlin's interactions? Yes. There will be Oswald items since he was Disney's first character. Well, we know we're at least getting a motif. I'm really interested to see what all we get. Okay, I feel like it's time. Actually, one more time in the mines. I'm so sorry. This is probably not the most entertaining thing, but I'm, if anyone doesn't know, I'm on a quest to mine 120 sapphires. It's going okay. But one more time through the mine, then I might wander around the valley and see if there's anything to decorate. I feel like I do that every stream and I can never find anything. The girl in the next update, is she from a new movie? She's from Encanto, Samantha. If you haven't seen Encanto, get some tissues, get, I don't know, a warm, cozy beverage, get maybe some chocolate or some kind of comfort food, and definitely sit down and watch it because it's wonderful. It's so good. When you watched Strange World, you were looking for Easter eggs? Really? Walk past Scar and then he says something mean. Oh no. Or maybe not a carpet, maybe like he was like a hide in Hercules. It took you a while to watch Encanto, but once you did, you fell in love with it, so you're hopeful it'll be the same for Strange World. I really liked it. You didn't know who she was, and then you watched West Side Story and you were in shambles. I think West Side Story might have been her film debut. I think she's young too. I think she was like right out of high school when she did West Side Story, but she's so good. Hi, Knight Rider. Hello. You hope we get Belle and the Beast? Yes. I mean, we will. It's just a matter of when. But I hope it's soon. I hope it's really soon. It would be pretty cool if they add the forest from Snow White and maybe you could meet the dwarves there. Yes. Or if the mines open up more someplace, that would be cool. Although I think a lot of people are thinking the mines are linked to Ralph from Wreck-It Ralph, but also why not both? You think a Wonderland realm would be awesome? Yes. And imagine the clothing and furniture options we would get if there were an Alice in Wonderland update. Amazing. I would be speechless. Emperor's New Groove would be cool. That's true. And we have Kronk name dropped in the recipes. So it seems like it's a possibility. You loved Strange World? You think it's a great story? So many beautiful themes, great designs, and vivid colors. Yes. The settings in Strange World were absolutely gorgeous. I particularly loved that we had such a cute interracial family. I thought that was very, very sweet. I loved Searcher and Ethan and Meridian. Bummed that Eve isn't in the next updates, especially with February, because it's the month of love. I mean, you never know. They could throw in a surprise. I mean, I'm sure they will throw in surprises. That's another thing that makes me excited about the roadmap. Like, it's so fun to see kind of specific things that we're going to be getting, but to know that there's so much that we still don't know. Is it as sad as Coco? Encanto? I think so. I think I found Encanto to be more sad than Coco, but I think I could also have been biased just because I felt like I related a little bit more to Encanto than I did to Coco. Now you have to watch it later today. Have you not seen it, AD, or have you seen it and you're just going to rewatch? You wish you could send photos in the chat? You would send... Wait, what did you do of Alice in Wonderland? If you can't send it in the chat, definitely, if you want to, send it to me on socials. My socials are in the Discord, or not in the Discord, oh my gosh. My socials are in the description. Do we think that the mines will be extended? I think so. Actually, mines trip. That's the meadow, that's not the mines. But I think they will. There are a couple areas in there that seem like they're gonna open up. Imagine how big Beast will be. I think he's gonna be like the same size as Maui. But we have Maui already. We have the Beast confirmed. We have Sully from Monsters Inc. confirmed. And we have Ralph from Wreck-It Ralph confirmed. So that's gonna be 4 very large people running around. Like, all of these areas look like they might open up. I feel like especially, I don't think it's this one. I feel like it's the next one. I can't actually remember now because I never go down the path that I'm thinking of. But there are definitely areas in the mine that look like they're going to open up. You were excited that they said more items like more furniture and clothing? Yes, I think this one might. Because there's nothing down here. Like, there are no mining nodes or anything. So it's like this area is just here for what? You know what I mean? I feel like it might open. You're hoping that Mirabelle's original voice actor comes back? Yes. No spoilers for the movie? Oh, I'm not going to do any movie spoilers. Pretty much anytime I say anything that I think is even a little bit a spoiler, I mention that I'm about to say a spoiler for like 2 minutes, and then I'll say it. You've watched Encanto a billion, trillion, googillion times, yes. So here's the thing. I've watched Encanto, I think, twice. But I've watched people react to Encanto on YouTube probably 100 times. My comfort thing is watching people react to movies, and watching people react to Encanto was a big phase for me. Now I just have moved out of my watching people react to Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery era, and I'm currently in my watching people react to The Menu era. Because I watched The Menu with a family member recently. And I was like, what does everyone think of this movie? You love Coco, you hope it'll be in game. Yeah, Coco is so cute. We got a couple Coco items with Pixar Fest. So maybe. It makes you sad that Mirabelle's gonna be by herself for a while. I know. Okay, hear me out though. That's how I feel about taking Buzz and Woody out of their realm. I feel like who's Bonnie gonna have to talk to now? Like, her toys are gone. Just realized the roadmap says free updates. You're wondering if there will be additional ones that you pay moonstones for. So on the website, actually, if you go to, yes, Sully, Josh, Sully is confirmed. We haven't seen a character model for Mike, but I'm sure Mike is going to be coming if Sully's coming. We just don't know when. I'm pretty sure that's like one of my favorite clips to use in videos also, so I'm sure you can probably see Sully's character model in pretty much every YouTube video that I've uploaded. What was I saying? I was talking about something. Oh, free updates. So on the Dreamlight Valley website, there's actually an FAQ section that has a lot of super helpful information about what the game's gonna look like when it's in full release and everything like that. So once full release happens, there is going to be, or at some point before full release, but I think it's probably going to be happening with full release, there's going to be a Moonstone shop. So the Moonstone shop is going to have cosmetic items like furniture and clothing that you're going to be able to pay Moonstones to buy. So that's going to be one way that you can spend Moonstones as like a microtransaction in addition to the Star Path. And then in terms of update content, after full release, they're going to keep doing periodic free updates, but then there's also going to be paid expansions, which they said will potentially include characters and other things, nothing tied to the main story, but there will be paid expansions in the future. But I don't think those will be with Moonstones. I think that'll just be straight, like, purchases. Do I have creators that I watch for those reaction videos? You love the Menu and Glass Onion? I legit just search things. I do have people that I really like who do reaction videos. I feel like everybody knows Dylan is in trouble. I've watched Dylan for years and years of my life. But I also love Billy Binges. Um, uh, oh no. I like Mellow. I think his channel is Melverse, maybe? I don't know. Something like that. Those are the ones I watch, mostly. I have other people that I watch sometimes, but like different types of movie reactions typically. I like Trin. Haven't watched a Trin video in a while though. The menu is so good. You loved the way the story goes. I walked into it completely blind. I didn't know anything about the movie and I really enjoyed it. But Amy Carrero was in it. I talked about this last stream. I'm a huge Amy Carrero stan. She was Princess Elena in Elena of Avalor, but I mostly love her because she's been on Critical Role. She played Opal in EXU. And I think she is hilarious as a person and also very, very talented. Really, Izzy, I was not aware of that. I'll have to look into that. Do you think Monsters Inc. will be a good franchise for a realm? Yes. I hope we also get Boo. She's so cute. Have we watched the Encanto live at the Hollywood Bowl? I haven't watched it, but I want to. I think I started it the other night, but I did one of those things where I pressed play and then I immediately turned it off and went and did something else. But I'm sure it's amazing. You're thinking Sully and Mike will be like Buzz and Woody? Yeah, and come in the same realm. I could see that. You're moderately excited for the shop? Sorry, not sorry, but you love cosmetics. I mean, I feel the same way. My bank account won't love it, but I will, and my character will. But I do hope that all of the prices are reasonable. But I mean, we're just gonna have to wait and see, honestly. And you will be paying, Ghosty. Me too. I will be, unfortunately. If you have to spend real money to unlock a character, you won't be. Yeah. So they have said that there will most likely be paid characters, but it's on their FAQs, but they haven't really said anything beyond that, like what kind of characters, under what circumstances. They just said that none of the main story content will be behind a paywall, but I don't know. We'll have to see what that ends up being. Luckily, this is the only game you play, so you don't mind paying for some things. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't play any other games currently that have any sort of microtransactions or are getting regularly updated with paid DLC or anything like that, so I don't really mind. That's also why, even though I wanted to play Disney Magic Kingdoms, I didn't download it on my phone because I knew if I did, I would end up wanting to pay money for things, and I don't really need that right now. If they make Abuela from Encanto a character, you have to spend real money. You wouldn't buy her. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I think it would be interesting if they, or I don't know. I feel like something that would be sort of reasonable is if we get main characters from certain IPs as free updates, and then maybe if you want additional characters, those are the paid characters. Like, for instance, we're getting Lion King. Like, if we got Simba and Nala in the free update, and then they were like, you could pay for Timon and Pumbaa, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if that's how they're going to do it. Like I said, they haven't really said anything about the specifics. Just they were pretty upfront about the fact that they will have paid characters. So I don't know. You love when games don't let you waste real money? Yeah. For sure. Monica Katapusan? I need to take a picture of this, otherwise I will forget. But I will look up that person. I don't think I'm familiar. Oh, but you know what I need to watch? Oh, I'm so busy. I'm so busy today. It's wild. This was like the worst time for a roadmap to drop, but it's fine. But what I want to do yesterday, right before I started stream, I think, Mike's Mike dropped the second part of their Gossip Girl deep dive video series. I love Mike's Mike. I've probably talked about them before on the channel. I think he's absolutely hilarious. And I love watching really long form videos. So that's my kind of thing. Oh, bye Alicia. I'm not sure if you're still here. I'm behind on the chat right now. So I've never actually seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Katie. I know people say it's very good. But I've never seen it. What tasks do I still need to do? You still need to mine and feed the animals, and then you're all done if they don't add stuff. Nice. The last thing I need to do is finish the mining one. The last one that I have is the sapphires, and I think I'm at 80 something out of 120 sapphires, but the drop rate is so low for sapphires that I gotta get to work on it. You feel sorry for your wallet when the time comes. Exactly. Bank account will be screaming, your poor wallet. Oh my goodness. That's how I feel too. But also at the same time, I'm like, look, I try to be responsible with money. I go through phases with what I spend my money on, to be fair. Last year it was a book buying phase, but I'm currently in a book buying ban because I have probably a couple hundred books in my house that I haven't read. That might be dramatic. Maybe it's like 100. I don't know. I haven't counted. But I'm not allowing myself to buy any books right now. So I feel like it's okay for me to spend money on games right now. Pokemon Unite gets you sometimes? I don't think I know what Pokemon Unite is. I've played Pokemon Violet, but that's the only Pokemon game I've ever played. You don't really have an issue supporting the games that you play a lot with extra purchases here and there if you want to and you can afford it. Yes, that's fair. I'm kind of the same way. Like, I don't think it's... I don't want to use the word fair because that, I feel like, has a lot of judgment attached to it. I think ideally, if you're going to have a game that requires or that has microtransactions, I think it's very nice to make the purchases like supplemental so that they're not necessary to enjoy a game, because obviously not everybody can afford to spend money on games. And it would be sad if people felt like they couldn't enjoy a game because they can't spend additional money on it every month or whatever. So that's why I like that this game, it's not like you have to pay to refill your energy or XYZ. Like, you can do everything in the game for the most part, with the exception of the premium star path, without spending any money. But yeah, if I like a game a lot, if I respect the developers, I feel like they're paying attention to the community's feedback, and really trying to provide a great experience for the community, then I don't mind spending some money on it if I can. If it's like $5 or something, okay. If it's like 20 to 30 or more, no, you have a lot of animals to feed. You can't lose that. Yeah, and I think the thing is, I try to be optimistic about it, because, I mean, so far with the interactions with people from Gameloft and Discord, and even the way that they interact with the community on other socials and things like that, it seems like the team that's working on the game really appreciates the community, like the feedback. They want to make sure that the community has a fun time with reveals of information and stuff like that. So it seems like there's a lot of care for the community. So I want to give them the benefit of the doubt and hope that whatever monetization model they have is going to be something that's reasonable. So I'm kind of like one of those people who I'm gonna just hope for the best. And then, you know, if they give me something to complain about, I'll complain about it. But until then, I am just gonna be like optimistic about it. Please watch it. It's hilarious. I'll have to watch it. Is it on, like, what streaming service is it on? You just finished the Emeralds mission. Which one was that? I feel like you need emeralds for a lot of things. You spend all of your money on books, specifically collecting hard copies of Kindle books you've read. Oh my goodness. So when you get the hard copies, do you reread them or do you just put them on your shelf? I love having physical copies of books because I really like annotating the books that I read. And I like being able to flip back through them and see everything. Also, I just feel like I read more easily when it's a physical book. But I do read a lot on Kindle Unlimited as well. I try to limit the books that I get because I know it's not necessarily the best for the environment. But welcome back, Aubrey. Hello. Pokemon Unite is super fun. It's like battle arena type of game. It's free to play but has microtransactions. Okay, I gotcha. You hope they make Isabella have her dress at the start of the movie? And then her dress at the end of the movie. Like the one before and after, it's like, I don't know what it is. It's plants, but it gets kind of like, I don't know. You all know what I'm talking about. I know what you're talking about. You feel you want to feed the critters, but you keep forgetting. I do the same thing. That's why I try to do it on stream, because I'll remember if I do it at the start of stream, but I always end up forgetting when I'm playing by myself. You're hoping maybe for October Hocus Pocus or Nightmare Before Christmas? Yes. So I think Nightmare Before Christmas, they're probably going to wait until full release. So I think if we get full release before Halloween, it's possible that we'll have Nightmare Before Christmas this year. But if they push full release back, I don't think we will. You have to get your kids from school. Well, thank you for stopping by, Jennifer. I hope you have a great rest of your day. The advantage of giving critters their second favorite. With foxes and ravens, they give you gold and iron ingots. Yes, the only critters I don't give their favorite food is the foxes. Because I feel like sturgeon's hard to come by. And at some point I might end up switching the lobster for the crabs, or the lobster for the crabs. I might end up switching up what I feed the crocs and not do the lobster anymore. You also just don't see how they could possibly mess up with transactions in this one. There's nothing to win gameplay-wise. So realistically, it's only like cosmetics and characters, which is fine. Yeah, I just hope they're kind of... yeah. I just think like the thing with Disney characters is that people have such different favorites. So but I hope that they at least don't do limited time paid characters. They haven't said anything about that being a possibility. So this is literally just me considering like what could be possible. I hope they don't do like limited time character purchases, because if my favorite character were available, for example, say I couldn't like afford it that month or whatever, I would feel so upset if I missed out on it. So I hope if they do, or when they do paid expansions, that they're kind of just always available. Which collection in game do I think has the best clothes? For you, it's Tangled. Oh, I don't know. I might have to look at that and see. I'll do that in a minute. The money from microtransactions go toward the development of the game, so you can see why they would make us buy moonstones with real money. Yeah, it keeps the game going. You think it's on Hulu or Peacock? I think I have both of those. So I'll have to check it out. Oh, you mean you did the 120 emeralds. Congrats, that's exciting. You've moved so many times you can't justify buying books when you really don't want to move them. That's fair. My partner and I just moved a little over a year ago, and my book collection has grown substantially since then, but it was still fairly large before that. And he got so upset with me when we were moving all of the books. So hopefully we're staying put for a while, because otherwise I'm going to have to get rid of a lot of my books, because I don't think he would be happy if we moved them again. What's the Raven's second favorite food? Their favorite is 5-star meals, and I think the other ones that they like are 4-star and 3-star meals. You really hope it's not like The Sims with DLC. Sometimes you feel like the experience is better with DLC. So you hope with this it only enhances and doesn't become essential. That's understandable. Very understandable. You only give the croc squid. They seem to enjoy it. Wait, I hadn't even thought of that. I have like a whole chest full of squid. That's what they're getting from now on, I think. When they did limited time character purchase in Magic Kingdoms, they periodically bring them back. Oh, so that is a thing they do in Disney Magic Kingdoms. Interesting, because I've never played it. So, I don't really know how it works. I know they have a lot of microtransactions in Disney Magic Kingdoms, but yeah, I didn't know that they did kind of like limited edition character purchases. Not limited time character purchases. People would be taking money out of their savings account. Honestly, that person would be me. You're sad you missed out on the Christmas tree in the castle, you think, from what you read? So actually, I think the Christmas tree in the castle was a nice idea, but functionally, the only thing that we got from it that I felt like was actually something you couldn't otherwise get. I'm behind a tree. You're not even going to be able to see this. Let me move out from behind this tree and try again. The only thing under the tree that you can't get anywhere else was these 2022 festive snowflake ears. The rest of the stuff that was under the tree was just like, you got a couple food items. I guess I'll wear, no, I'm not gonna wear these. A couple food items, a couple crafted items. What else? Some crafting materials. So if you missed out on it, it's not the worst thing ever. You think that maybe Mirabelle could be part of the 100th anniversary Star Path? Really? I think my gut tells me that they're probably not going to have characters locked behind star paths, but it's possible. You can't see them making realms and or characters limited. Furniture and clothing, though, most definitely. Oh yes, I think that will be. You moved 11 times in 1 decade, and moving all those books killed you every time. Oh no, 11 times in a decade? I've moved a lot in my life, but I have not moved 11 times in 10 years. That's a lot. You miss all your books? A lot of them are at your mom and dad's from where you moved after college. Oh, nice. Oh, you moved by train? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that would be wild. You have to pack light. You play Disney Magic Kingdoms? Do you like it, Bingo? Share with us. Not looking forward to when you move next month because you have so many books. Oh no. You want more clothing options too? Me too. It eventually took up a lot of storage space and you were so bummed. Oh no. Paid characters are available for 30 to 45 days and then they come back every few months in randomized chest packages. Oh, I hope we don't have randomized chest packages in this game. I am not a fan of that. Like, if I'm going to buy something in a game, I would like to know what I'm buying. But there hasn't been any, like, word that that's going to happen in this. The ears you could get in the shop, you got them on Christmas. Yeah, I think they were showing up in the shop for some people. They weren't supposed to, but they did. So it's possible that even if you didn't go to the tree, you may have still gotten them. What companion would come with, or what critter? Oh my goodness. So far the Star Path critters have been just variations of the ones that we already have. And we have a squirrel, a raccoon, and a fox. So maybe, like, I don't know. I'm curious now. You like it a lot, Bingo? I've heard it's pretty similar to this. You moved a lot because you were a military kid, Grace. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. I agree. I love the fact that you can wear any clothes on any body frame that you want in this game. And I also love the fact that it lets you pick between the like body types that you have. Like you can have more than one character. I mean, it's the same as save, but you can switch between your characters. Spidey, let's see. You're wondering if this game is worth paying for, even though you only like Marvel and Star Wars, but you're looking for a game to be obsessed with that's calm and chill. I think this game is definitely calm and chill. I would say definitely watch people's like streams or Let's Plays if you're thinking about getting it. Even if you don't watch all of it because you don't want some of it spoiled, that's fine. I really love this game. I am a bit biased because I'm a Disney fan, but I've also heard people say that they're not even really Disney fans, but they love this game. So I think it's a really nice chill game. You can take it your own pace. You can do kind of like grindy stuff if you want to, but there's no pressure to. So I think it's nice. Is the other Disney game by the same developers? Yes, Disney Magic Kingdoms is also by Gameloft, but it's a mobile game. So it's not like a console game. You're moving tomorrow as well. I don't know how far those two places are from each other. But any move is a hard move, to be honest. Most games have been moving away from random monetization because of laws. Yes. I did hear that from some people who live in other countries than I do. That things are a little bit stricter over there with that. You hope it'll be a bunny next? Yeah, I mean, because next, if they don't repeat, it would be like a rabbit or a crocodile or a turtle or a raven or a sunbird. Oh my goodness, imagine like a sunbird decked out in a costume. That would be so funny. Thumper as a companion would be amazing. Oh my goodness, yes. But Thumper has too much personality. I wouldn't want him following me around silently. I would want him to... I don't know. I would want to hear him like talk and stuff. You had to stop playing Disney Magic Kingdoms because of the microtransactions. You're a completionist. And you would buy chests until you completed a collection. It was a problem. Oh my goodness, yes. I'm also a completionist, so I feel like that would be rough for me. You need Hey Hey the chicken? Listen. No hate. But Hey Hey is the one character that I don't want in the game. The only character that I don't want. Katie knows. Hate is a strong word. I don't know what it is about Hey Hey. Hey Hey didn't do anything to me personally. I'd just rather not. You're curious what the raccoon looks like? You missed the Halloween update? Oh, I'll pull him up. I feel like I talk about that all the time. Like literally anytime anybody's like, who do you not want in the valley? I'm like, just hey hey. And then everyone sends me gifs of hey hey on the boat in the middle of the ocean just screaming. Okay, so the things we've had, well, the Choco Croc was a first week. Boy, that's just gonna turn me. The Celestial Sea Turtle was a deluxe Founders Pack. The Regal Fox was a Ultimate Founders Pack. Incredisquirrel was from the Pixar Fest. And then Festive Fox was from the Festive Star Path. And then this is the Wind Up Raccoon. This was from the Villain Star Path. About 3 hours. They're both in Florida. Nice. Looks like a game that will take forever to make your island or whatever to look good. That's why you got rid of Animal Crossing. I will say I was very intimidated by Animal Crossing's design aspect, but I love decorating in this game. Like you have so much freedom with decorating in this game. You don't have to pay and wait to move buildings. You can move anything wherever you want. For the most part, like all of the houses you can put wherever. I've definitely curated my valley over the past couple of months on stream. I just take it like a little bit at a time. But yeah, I always found the idea of decorating in Animal Crossing to be very intimidating, but I don't have any issues with it in this game. We still need Daisy and maybe Pete, Chippendale, and Pluto, and maybe Clarabelle. I would love if we had Pluto. I don't think Mickey's talked about Pluto at all, has he? Because in general, I'm like, if a character's talking about another character, I feel like we should get them. Like Eric talks about Max, the dog, all the time. So I feel like we should get Max. But I don't think Mickey said anything about Pluto. We need some puppy companions. I agree. They did a crocodile the first week, yes. The game's going to be free to play at some point this year as well. That's true. So if you didn't want to spend money on it, you could just wait. The one thing I will say is that the game, I think, is for sale on almost every platform right now. And the sale price is actually really good value for Moonstones because the microtransaction currency in this game is called Moonstones. They look like this, and you use them for the Star Path, but you also will be able to use them in a Moonstone shop in the future, and they're available for purchase, but if you buy a Founders Pack to play early access, you get a better deal on Moonstones than you would if you just buy them later on. You're sad that you missed the Choco Croc. Oh no. I feel like the Choco Croc kind of is a little creepy. It's cute, but it's creepy. It's almost like Animal Crossing, but items respawn and you're not forced. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, hey, chicken need. No, not hashtag hey, hey, chicken need. Hashtag no hey, hey, please. It's a strong word, but I really, really, really hate hey, hey. I mean, I didn't say that. I just said that hey, hey is the one chicken that I would boot off of the island if I could. You wanted the Choco Croc too and the up balloon. I mean, I'm still holding out hope to be able to trade items in the future, which wouldn't apply to the Croc, but could potentially apply to the up balloon. We haven't had any confirmation of this, but I would love to see it. Sometimes you just gotta let the hey, hey hate out. No. It's okay. He didn't do anything to me. He was just existing, you know? I just don't see the vision. You understand with hey, hey, you're not a big fan of Pua, though? Oh, interesting. I think Pua was very cute. Disney does kind of own Marvel and Star Wars. So the devs have said currently that they're focusing on just Disney and Pixar characters to add right now. But the other game that these devs work on is called Disney Magic Kingdoms. And from my understanding, that does have Star Wars and Marvel characters in it. So I guess it's possible that they could be added, but who knows? We need more dogs. Yes, Daisy Duck is necessary. I agree. The only thing is I feel like, oh my goodness, there's so much gold. A lot of people have been saying they think that Daisy on Donald's boat is actual Daisy. And I really hope that's not the case. I hope she hasn't been frozen there forever. You know Anastasia isn't a Disney movie, but you want Puka the pup as a companion? Listen, though. Disney owns it now, though. So it's a Disney movie. I mean, it's not, but I would be okay with having Anastasia. I would love it. I have to figure out what to do with these Vitalis crystals. Do you all sell your Vitalis crystals when you get too many of them, if you get too many of them, or do you just keep them forever? Because currently I have over an entire chest full of them. Because I have this chest full of them. And then I have more than half of this chest. I feel like I should just sell them. How long does it take to get a good looking island like mine? I mean, I think it just depends on A, like what you like, B, how creatively inspired you feel, and how much time you want to spend decorating. Because some of the items that I decorate with are items that I've bought from the shop, so you kind of have to wait until you're able to buy those, like until they cycle through Scrooge's store. A lot of times I decorate with bushes and things that you just have access to an infinite amount of. Some of them are things that I've crafted, but I've spent, I don't know, typically I'll decorate for like 2-ish hours on stream. And I've had quite a few decorating streams, so I've spent a lot of time on it. But at the same time, I've also redone my meadow like 2 or 3 times. And I've redone my plaza like 2 or 3 times to kind of find exactly what I wanted. But I mean, it's really like up to you. And the one thing about this game, I will say, is it's not quite like Animal Crossing. Like, I legitimately think that this game looks pretty when you first load into it. I think Animal Crossing, you come into a pretty bare island, right? And you have to sort of cultivate all of it yourself. But when you open Dreamlight Valley for the first time, obviously it's going to be a mess because you have to clean up the night thorns and everything. But apart from that, the actual valley, I don't think it looks bad when you first load into the game. I think it looks good. You apologize. Oh, no, no worries about asking questions. No worries whatsoever. I don't mind answering them. You only think they'll add the smaller animal characters as companions like Pascal and Hey Hey, but the bigger pets, probably not. Maybe as viable characters? That would be interesting. I really, really hope we get Pascal when we get Rapunzel. Do I know if they have any plans for multiplayer? They do. So they've confirmed we're going to be able to visit each other's valleys in multiplayer. And they've confirmed that multiplayer is coming this year. But they haven't said when this year. And they also haven't said what else multiplayer will entail. Oh, only Star Wars and Magic Kingdoms. Okay, I wasn't sure. Disney's making Anastasia merch? No way. You thought Disney was working on game app Mirrorverse? I think I've heard about Mirrorverse, but I'm not very familiar with it. But to my knowledge, Disney itself doesn't make games. They have companies that make Disney games for them. Like, this game isn't made by Disney, it's made by Gameloft. Same with Disney Magic Kingdoms. It's not made by Disney, it's made by Gameloft. So, I don't know. That's why he has all the tantrums. Oh, no. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. That's the wrong thing. Let's see. Oh, I thought I missed something, but I don't think I did. Use them to make your tool stronger. I could just make a bunch of elixirs. Your Forgotten Lands is just like the Halloween every... Oh, Halloween every day. So did you put like, the villain star path items and stuff in there? You're sure the Vitalis crystals are going to be of use at some point, otherwise why put them in the game? Yeah, you can use them to make the elixirs, but the thing is that, like, I get so many Vitalis crystals, especially lately when I've been grinding for sapphires, and I don't have nearly as many of the other ingredients for the elixirs, like the onyx, the red algae, the rich soil. So it's not like I can really just make a bunch of elixirs. A friend of yours did not like New Horizons because it requires you to be creative if you want anything to do in the game at all. Yes, and Dreamlight Valley decorating is more optional. That's true. And like I said, I really think it does look good when you load into the game. I mean, I changed it because I had ideas about what I wanted it to look like, but I feel like legitimately for the most part, if you just left it how it is or made minor adjustments to put homes where you wanted, like, I wouldn't feel like it looked bad at all. You're one of the people that like to keep it the way it is, as you'll probably get lost, but at the same time, you do want to change it up a bit. So I was actually so scared when I first started decorating the valley, because I was like, what if it ends up looking horrible? And then I wish it was back to the way it was before. Like, I was so scared to move anything around, but I'm glad that I did. It's really stretched my creativity a lot, and it's really made me enjoy the game more, because I still don't mind like running around doing grindy stuff, but once you're done with the quests, I feel like it's nice to kind of have decorating as a different way to enjoy the game while you wait for more content. You also get really bored and fed up of games that feel slow, like Animal Crossing. Yeah, this game doesn't feel slow like that in the same way. There are a couple things that you kind of have to wait days for, but they're very rare. Pretty much everything in the game you can do when you want to. Mirrorverse is a fun game. You played it for a while, but you lost interest. What is Mirrorverse? You feel like microtransactions are a major component for Mirrorverse? Interesting. What roles am I going to give Mirabelle and Olaf? Oh my goodness, I haven't even thought of it. I haven't even thought about that. Okay, this is embarrassing. I do this almost every stream, I'm not gonna lie. Every stream, I make myself tea before I start. Hi, Jessica. Hi, how are you? Yes! I'm so sorry. I'm so happy. Time to go change our memory. I'll still finish the story. Every time I'm about to stream, I make tea. Lately it's been like a chamomile lavender tea. And usually I'll start drinking it while I'm streaming, but I just looked down and it's been more than 2 hours. I hadn't even taken the tea bag out of my tea. I still had a little cup over it so it could steep. But anyway, I'm so glad we finished that memory. Oh my goodness. I think I only have like 3 or 4 memory pieces left for mining memories. Oh my goodness. Anyway, what question was I on? Oh, a question about what I'm going to do with the characters for their roles with Mirabelle and Olaf. I don't know. I have a list in my phone of how many characters I have assigned to each role. So I'm probably just gonna force them to do whichever role has the fewest. Or like the second fewest. And between those, I'll pick which one fits their personality best. Oh, and this is perfect because I have these Cinderella couches in here too. I love it. I love it. Yes, the pumpkins and Halloween trees in Forgotten Lands. Nice. Can't wait for the fingers crossed storage increase, right? So here's the thing. This was a long time ago. I'm mostly certain it's not a fever dream, although it's a little bit possible it was, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't. A long time ago, I think it was on Twitter, they asked the community what other functional storage items we would like to see, like what other items we would like to be able to store things in. So I wonder if that's what the storage update is going to be, or I wonder if we're actually going to get increased slots in our chest. I don't know. You hope they fix the elixirs. They're mostly not helpful for you. Like, how do you mean? I don't think the elixirs are usually worth it, to be honest. I think I would only use the elixirs if I were kind of running late on a star path, or if I really needed a certain number of something for a quest and I didn't want to wait. That's probably the only case in which I think they would be useful. Would I say Animal Crossing and this are the same, or would I say they're completely different? I think they're very different. I think a lot of people compared this game to Animal Crossing initially, but I think they're very different. There's definitely decorating in both of them, but decorating is way more of a focus in Animal Crossing than it is in this game. There's like a story in both of them, but the story is way more of a focus in this game than it is in Animal Crossing. There are aspects of foraging, fishing, that kind of thing, but they're implemented a little bit differently. So they have some similarities, but overall, I wouldn't say I get the same feeling playing this game as I do Animal Crossing. You're switching between this stream and another stream? No worries. That's okay. I do that sometimes too. It's funny that I say that I was nervous to decorate because I helped inspire you to actually decorate, which you were terrified to do. Oh my goodness. That makes me so happy. I don't remember because I think, I'm not gonna lie, I had decorated a tiny bit before I started streaming the game, or like before I started decorating on stream, but I think the only thing I had really done was make an orchard in the plaza and then move my house to the meadow, and neither of them, well, the orchard looked good. The orchard was a vibe, but my house in the meadow was not a vibe. So I think my first decorating stream in this game, I was so nervous because I was like, I'm not a decorator. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this and make it look good. But I don't know, somewhere along the line, I just really started to enjoy it a lot. And now that's some of my favorite stuff. Like, that's what I'm almost most excited about for future updates, getting to decorate more stuff. You love decorating, but you think the great thing about Dreamlight is that they separate it from most games in the genre. Yeah. Like, decorating is really optional in this game, which is nice. You definitely don't have to decorate to have a good time. It's a mobile role-playing game where you play as a Disney character. Oh, and fight each other. Interesting. Okay, I think I've actually seen like screenshots of this game before, but I've never played it. Olaf needs to be digging so we can get snowballs. Oh, that's true. I think I made Woody digging, so I think... I think I might have 3 diggers. I think it's Kristoff, Woody, and Remy. So I probably could put Olaf in digging. You just got a cup coaster that you plug into your laptop and it keeps your drink warm? Wait, what? I need one of those because legit every time I stream, usually I'll end up at least drinking some of my tea, but I usually have at least half of it left after stream and it's always cold, which I don't necessarily mind, but it would be nice if it stayed warm. Then again, I guess we are kind of going to, well, it's only January, so we might have some cold times up ahead still. With Animal Crossing, they have built-in time travel so you can progress faster if you want. You had your Switch unsynced for 3 minutes and had to start Dreamlight Valley over. Yeah, Dreamlight Valley can definitely glitch out quite a bit with time traveling from what I've heard. I have never tried it. I I don't really mind waiting for things necessarily. I think the longest wait we had was for Stitch, but it was right when an update dropped, so there was a lot of other new content, so I really didn't feel the need to try to time travel for it. But I've definitely heard people having issues with it. The pickaxe doesn't really do anything. There's no increase in gems. There is! Because one time I definitely got like 1,000,000 gems from the pickaxe polish. In fact, maybe we'll use one of those. I unfortunately don't think it counts towards, what am I thinking of? I don't think it counts towards the number of things you mine for the, the achievement that I'm working on. I don't know why I struggled so much with that word, but we'll try. You're not watching any Hogwarts Legacy until you can get the game on your Switch. It's been delayed again. Okay, so last I heard it was delayed to like June or July. Has it been delayed again? The pickaxe potion does help get more gems, especially with a mining buddy. Yeah, and I think especially if you hit a rock that has visible gems in it. But I only used mine once, and I can't remember 100%. The decoration limit needs to be changed to a higher number. That would be very nice. But I don't think they will until they iron out the Switch performance. You have to go to bed. Oh my goodness. Have a great night, Gabriella. And I'll see you tomorrow. Sorry for making you hang out with me for an additional day, but I'll see you tomorrow. How many people have Scrooge as a mining buddy? I do. I never use him to mine, but I do have him as a mining buddy. Okay, if I see a node that has sapphires in it, I'm gonna use the pickaxe polish. My tea always does go cold during streams, Katie. You feel like you've been grinding to pass the time for so long? You're up to 20 million in coins made from pumpkins and 400k in Dreamlight. Oh my goodness. I've thought about doing like a Dreamlight grinding stream, but I don't know. The thing about the daily duties is that they're not difficult. I don't know why I was saying that like it was going to be a bad thing. They're not difficult, which is a good thing, but it also means that I feel like I would be looking at the menu constantly, which would probably not be the most fun. I think I have like a little over 300,000 Dreamlight. I never grind for it. Oh, yeah. We're getting there. Oh, my nose is itchy. I think I'm having some allergies. No, that's the last delay. Oh, okay. You pre-ordered last August? Oh my goodness. Because it's coming out on PC like in a couple weeks, right? We need a way to save the outfits. Absolutely, yes. Because I've made some iconic outfits in this game. And I would like to just be able to easily put them on again. Same with your tea at work. So you bought a cup that keeps it warm. You can't remember what it's called. A vacuum cup. Interesting. Yeah, I have a thermos. I should probably just end up using that. But also, I don't care enough. I don't know. Also, my sister for Christmas got me a mug that's like a YouTuber mug. I mean, it just says like YouTuber on it, which I think is pretty cute. Although today I'm drinking out of a mug. I love this mug. Okay. It's become a theme that I talk about the fact that I buy things regularly that are merch items or like, not even always merch items, but this is a merch item. Or like, what are they called? I don't know. I buy a lot of things that I don't actually know about. Like, I bought all of the Star Wars movies before I saw any of them as like a pack, right? Same with Star Trek. Well, I sometimes do that with merch items for things. And I bought a while back a mug. It's a wonderful mug too. It's like taller than most mugs, but it's like really good quality. And it's a fan-made mug that has a bunch of the characters from Throne of Glass, or a bunch of like the femme characters from Throne of Glass. And I only know who one of these is. Maybe like two of them, because I only read the first book. And context, I hadn't read any of the books before I bought this mug. I was just like, I know I'm gonna like Throne of Glass, so let me just buy this. So that's what I'm drinking out of today, because I have Throne of Glass book club tonight, but I still haven't finished the book, so let's see. Oh, never an issue. You love hanging out with everyone. Oh, that's so sweet. You're excited for an extra stream day, Katie? Oh, that's good. PC release is February 10th. That's coming up. I still haven't decided if I want to play that game or not. I'm on the fence about it. I'm not trying to talk to you, Buzz. I really just want a mining node to populate in the mine that has a sapphire in it, so I can use the pickaxe polish. Let's see. The Mickey Mouse donut headband is your favorite hat in game. It's very cute. I love it. Need a mug warmer? Absolutely. I love how the Mickey Mouse donut ears headband, the ears are so giant. Like, these ears are large. They're like button-sized, right? But then you put on the donut ones. I mean, they're also bun-sized. I don't know. They just look giant. They're very cute, though. I like them. 87, hello. From Ukraine. Oh my goodness, hello. We're fun here with the chat as well. Love the new content and decorating, but you've come to enjoy the community. I'm glad. I'm glad we were able to form a fun community before there was nothing else to do in game. Because honestly, the last few Dreamlight Valley streams have just been me running around mining. And I very much appreciate you all hanging out with me, because it's so much more enjoyable to do this while chatting with people in chat. But yeah, there's not much going on in the game at the moment. That's totally understandable, Katie. I don't have a lot of nostalgia for it. Like, I think I read a couple of the books when I was younger, but I didn't read all of them. And I've seen the movies, but like, my sister loves the movies, and I think they're okay. But I know it like holds a really special place in people's hearts, so I totally get that. It's not just that, to be fair. I mean, that's part of it, but also, I don't know. I have a very small comfort zone with games, and Breath of the Wild has been stretching that, but I think Hogwarts Legacy might stretch that a little bit too much. Whatever I got of Throne of Glass was worth it. I agree. I'm glad you're supporting my impulse purchases. To be fair, this was a very old impulse purchase, but I love it. Okay, so I read the first book. I just finished it recently, and I liked it. But I have to say that Nehemia is my favorite character so far. I don't know if things change in further books, but so far she's an icon, and I think she's the best. Donut headband, how do you get it? That was one of the first week items, so you could get it from pre-ordering the game or getting the game within the first week. And then when they released the game on Mac, you could get it if you bought the Mac version within the first week of release, I think. You're heading home, so you'll be lurking while you drive. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for stopping by, Britt. And drive safely. Can you play Dreamlight Valley on Mac? You can, but I think there are certain specifications to which Mac you have. So it depends on which Mac you have. As a trans woman, you won't be touching a Harry Potter product ever again. That makes sense. Yeah, I think... Yeah. I feel like it's very tough sometimes to separate people from their, like, art. Or, I mean, especially in this case, because it's like, it's not just the books at this point. Like, Harry Potter has an entire legacy at this point, right? So I think, yeah, some people separate it from JK, some people can't or don't want to separate it from JK. I don't feel like it's my place to tell people like how to respond to that. And I'm also just not necessarily a Harry Potter fan anyway. So it's kind of outside of my purview. I hope the workday go by so quickly. Oh my goodness, so an extra stream is a bonus. I'm glad. I'm excited about stream tomorrow. I think, yeah, I'm excited to play more Breath of the Wild. I think we're probably gonna, I don't know. While the poll was up before I decided that I was just gonna play this game instead, obviously most people wanted us to talk about Dreamlight Valley, which was gonna happen anyway, whether they liked it or not, because I was excited about it. But I don't know whether we're going to be doing like shrine hunting or whether we're going to be trying to find memories. I kind of want to work on memories, but also I don't know where any of them are. So who knows? But we'll have fun either way. You think Bambi characters will get added because the rabbits look like Thumper and the raccoons look like the raccoon from Pocahontas? The raccoons do look like Miko, I think. So it'll be interesting. You try to get out of your cozy gamer type, but it's hard because all you want to do is chill in game. Yes. And I feel like, I don't know. I am getting better about it a little bit with Breath of the Wild, except with the Divine Beast. It still happened with the Divine Beast situation, but combat in games just really gets my adrenaline going, and not necessarily in a positive way. And I'm not very good at remembering controls for games. So yeah, I like more chill, cozy games for the most part. But I've really been enjoying Breath of the Wild, and even some of the combat stuff. This node in particular is giving me so many memory orbs. That's like the 4th one I've gotten from it today. You'll never spoil the books for me. Oh, thank you. But if I've only read the first, I'm in for a wild ride. A lot of changes throughout the series. Yes, I've heard that that's the way that SJM's books work. You're leaving, Alicia? Well, thank you for coming. It's extremely hard in this case because it's not like a corporation. It's a single person that you're supporting. It's very unfortunate. Really, yeah. Exactly. It's past 10:30 for you. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for coming to the stream. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great night. All right, we'll probably finish this up. And honestly, I've been streaming for so long. How have you all put up with me for this long? We'll probably wrap up after this. Oh, I thought the game was gonna wrap it up for me. It like glitched a little bit and I thought it was gonna crash. That's one of the only times I've ever thought that my game was going to crash. Genshin Impact is your Breath of the Wild? I have heard of Genshin Impact, but I don't know. I have only really heard the name. I don't know anything about it. I feel like I say all the time on stream, like, I'm not a gamer, which is really interesting because I stream games on a YouTube channel, but I'm not really a gamer per se. I don't really know a lot about most games. Wait, what is this? Are those like cans of food or something? I don't think I ever really noticed that before. That's interesting. One of your main games, you totally think it fits the cozy category too. Interesting. I'm not a gamer, I just game. That's essentially how I feel. I don't know. But it's kind of the same way, like, I don't think I would ever really call myself a YouTuber. I mean, definitely not now. Even though I literally stream on YouTube at least 4 times a week. And I occasionally have been known to make videos. But I wouldn't call myself a YouTuber. I guess it's just like the perception that I have of people who are gamers, like knowing not even a lot about a lot of games, but maybe knowing about specific games in general. Like, I've never played Minecraft. I don't even think I've watched anyone play Minecraft. Minecraft's a big game, right? Like, I couldn't even tell you if Minecraft is still popular or not. It's so late, but you're here. Oh no, Nova, we're gonna be wrapping up. But before actually I leave, tell me, what are your thoughts about the roadmap? It's the music in Genshin for you that makes it cozy. Oh, that's fair. I feel like music can really make a game. The music in this game is so good. The music in Coral Island, which I was playing, is so good. The music in Breath of the Wild, I think, is just like ambient, but it's still good. And I think that really adds to the experience for sure, for sure. Totally true, though. You know, some makeup influencers who wouldn't call themselves influencers for the longest time. Yeah, I think a lot of stuff is just like, I don't know, the way that you perceive people of a certain like label or title to be, right? And I'm like, I'm not that, but I don't know. That's not really, not in a bad way either. Just like, I don't know, the people that I watch on YouTube, I just imagine to be different than I am. But yeah, I am a content creator. But being a content creator and a YouTuber aren't the same thing at all. Do we know when the newest update will happen? We don't know when it's going to happen exactly. We know it's going to be in February, but we don't have a date. But we know it's going to be Mirabelle and Olaf. You're very excited for Mirabelle. You were not expecting her at all. I know. Oh my goodness. You hate Minecraft? The graphics hurt your eyes? Oh no. You had to Google images of the graphic. You literally couldn't read it on their blog. I know, it was so tiny. I think I like pulled it up on my phone so I could zoom in. You heard the update will be February 7th, but you're not sure if it's just rumors. So I think from what I heard, February 7th is what people are saying. But I also heard, somebody told me that it was in a GameSpot article, and GameSpot was given like official information about the Christmas event that no one knew was official. So it's possible that it will be the 7th if they got official information and just nobody told us that it was official. I hope it's the 7th because that's pretty soon. It's like 2 weeks, right? I'm the only gaming not gamer that you watch. Oh my goodness. Thanks for keeping you company while you worked. Oh my goodness. Would I overall say this game is worth the money with all the reasons you said? I would say I consider this game to be worth the money. But I think it's probably best for you to try to watch some people play through like actual story content of the game and see if you think that it's worth it. Because we've kind of talked about some of the things that you like and don't like in games, but at the end of the day, it's really like whether you think it's something that you're interested in or not. The best time when they should do the update is a day when everyone is home. It's hard though because of time zones and stuff though. You think I'm a cozy gamer, which is fine. I just need to decide who I think I am. Fair. You really enjoy the streams? Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Oh, I don't ever say that in a way to like discount myself. I just mean like, I don't know. I think it's that way with a lot of things, right? Like, I don't know. Bit disappointed it looks like we aren't getting anything for Valentine's Day. Hopefully they'll throw in a couple like fun items, but it doesn't seem like a star path or anything. But thank you so much for coming to the stream. Thank you for hanging out with me for so long. I appreciate it so much. I will be streaming tomorrow. I don't usually stream on Thursdays, but since we switched our schedule to talk about Dreamlight Valley today, I will be streaming Breath of the Wild tomorrow. So if you'd like to come hang out for a little while, you are definitely welcome to. It'll be just a fun time exploring. I don't think we're going to be doing any main story content, so nothing like chronological you need to catch up on. But I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. If you think of any fun theories or anything about the roadmap, let me know. Also, I should hopefully be getting a video out tomorrow talking about a lot of the things that we talked about today. So if you see that, please give it some love. And I will see you all in a stream soon. Okay, goodbye, everybody.